Welcome back to Task 2, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're asking ourselves, is the relationship proportional? So yesterday we used rates to compare things, and now we're going to expand and learn a new word and then be able to apply that to different situations. Let's imagine for a moment that we're going bowling. There's the cost if you don't need shoes over here, and there's the cost if you do need shoes over here. Let's compare those two things. What do you notice if I don't need shoes about the cost in the games? How much is each game? If you said $4, you're correct. This is something that I would want to circle and call a proportional relationship. So yes, this is proportional. And the reason it's proportional is because every game, the cost is proportional to the number of games. Because if I take the cost, 4, and I divide it by the number of games, that is $4 per game. Great. And if I do that for the second row, I take 8 and I divide it by 2. What is 8 divided by 2? If you said 4, you are correct. And if I take that last one, 12, and I divide it by 3, what is 12 divided by 3? You said 4, you are correct. So what you notice is every time that I put y over x, I got the same amount. That means it's proportional. Because what that also means is every time I can take the number of games and multiply it by 4 to get the cost. What that tells me and why that's helpful is if I tell you, you know what, 7th grade, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to bowl 300 games. And I ask you how much it would cost for me to bowl 300 games. Well, since this is proportional, all I have to do is multiply this by 4, and now I know that my games would be $1,200. I'm never hopefully going to spend that on bowling, but 300 games would be $1,200. This relationship is proportional because the ratio of y over x is always the same thing. Now let's take a look if I do need bowling shoes. You'll notice that the cost has increased because every time I had to add $3 bowling shoes. So if I only bowl one game and the cost is $7 because it's $4 per game plus $3 shoes, and I find that rate, 7 divided by 1 is what? So if I do that, it's going to cost me $7 per game. Okay, well, if I bowl 2 games, it only costs $11, and 11 divided by 2, what's 11 divided by 2? If you said 550 or 5.5, you were very good at mental math. 550 is correct. Are those the same? Well, what if I bowl 3 games and I take 15 and I divide it by 3? What's 15 divided by 3? So here, when I take the cost and I divide it by the number of games, I actually get different amounts. What do you think that means? If you said it means that it's not proportional, you are correct. Today's goal is to look at a table and decide if it's proportional or not. To decide if a table is proportional, all you have to do is compare the ratio every time. Here I compared 4 divided by 1, 8 divided by 2, 12 divided by 3, and they were all the same. It was always $4 a game, which makes it proportional. Here, I did the same thing. 7 divided by 1, 11 divided by 2, 15 divided by 3, and I got all different, which means that it is not proportional. Which means in this case, if you asked me how much 300 games cost, I would say, I don't know, because I don't know the cost of the game. Why do I not know the cost of the game? Because it is not proportional. Have fun practicing today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a great day.